Introduction to computers. In today's world, technology has become the soul of common man. Computer is the most powerful tool man has ever created. Computers have made a great impact on our everyday life. They are directly or indirectly influencing almost every aspect of our lives. A computer is basically a programmable computing machine. It was invented by Charles Babbage. He is also known as the father of computers. Earlier, computers were used for complex computations and used only by scientists and engineers. The trend was to design large and powerful computers to handle large data and solve complex problems. They were costly and hence only large organizations could afford them. But gradually, computers came within the reach of small organizations and even individuals. Man has developed computers so that it could perform n number of operations such as calculations and data processing or entertain him. Today, computers of all shapes and size are used for every purpose, from selling railway tickets to running microwave ovens. Now we have computers everywhere. We use them in home, in schools, in supermarkets and so on. In earlier times, computers were so big in size that they occupied a lots of space. But now, computers have become handled like tablets and notebooks. Computer has made life easier. Without computer, we cannot even imagine our lives. It is used professionally as well as personally. Computers have changed and revolutionized complete scenario of business and other fields all over the world. It helped the men step forward into the future. Space exploration came true, new designs of the vehicles and other transportations are made, entertainment become more entertaining, medical science made more cures for diseases. We can also take the example of animated cartoons or movies like Avatar or Adventures of Tintin, which are liked by the audience, and the movies were made full of graphics generated with the help of computer, which made miracle and changed the definition of computer once again. We can read e-books, listen to music, watch movies online and can download any data through internet. Through internet, we are connected with anyone living in the other corner of the world. It covers a huge area of applications including education, industries, government, medicine, scientific research, law and even music and arts. We can share any data including photos, videos with friends and family. A computer is a programmable machine. The term computer can also be named as calculating machine. It works on two basic principal characteristics. Firstly, it responds to specific set of instruction in a well defined manner. Secondly, it can execute a pre-recorded list of instruction. We call it a program. We define a computer as an electronic data processing device capable of receiving input, storing sets of instructions for solving problem and generating output with high speed and accuracy. Modern computers are electronic and digital. The actual machinery, wires, transistor and circuit is called hardware. The instruction and data are called software. Basically, computer is supposed to perform four general functions: accepting the data as input, storing the data and instruction in its memory and recalling the same when required, processing the data as per instructions to convert it into useful information, communicating the information as output. For example, computers enable people getting services from government to private organizations. There will be shorter waiting lines in queues in banks, railway ticket reservation counters, airline ticket office, better and fast services at hospitals, improved clinical tests and diagnosis of diseases and so on. Technology has become so advanced that now we can book our tickets directly from our home without standing in a line for hours in front of reservation counter, whether it may be a bus ticket, railway ticket or a flight. Firstly, we have to open the website of Indian Railways, enter the destination from where to where you want to travel. This is an input entered by the user, and then computer starts processing the data, and as a result it will give an output as trains available according to the date and destination entered by user. Accordingly, we can book our ticket and get a printout of the same. Through this example, we now understand how computers has made our lives easier and better. In fraction of minutes, we booked our ticket staying at home without standing in line. So, the data entered by the user through keyboard, mouse is accepted as an input by the computer, and it is processed accordingly. Then as result output is seen through display screen, that is a monitor. After functions of computer, let's concentrate on the characteristics of it. All computers have certain common characteristics of their type and size. It is capable of doing many complex activities and operations. Word length. A digital computer operates on binary language or binary codes, that is 0 and 1. It can only understand information in terms of zeros and ones. A binary digit is called a bit. A group of 8 bit is known as a byte. The number of bit that computers can process at a time is called word length. It is a measure of the computing power of a computer. Word length commonly used is 8 bit, 16 bit, 32 bit or 64 bits. Word length is measure of computing power of a computer. The longer the word length, the more powerful the computer is. For example, when we talk about a 64-bit computer, it means that its word length is 64 bits. 64-bit means computer has very fast processing. It can run at very high speed and get output in few seconds only. Similarly, we say 8-bit or 16-bit or 32-bit microprocessor. 8-bit, 16-bit or 32-bit indicates the word length of the microprocessor. Speed. Speed is an important characteristic of any electronic gadget, same as with computers. A computer can execute millions of instructions per second without any mistake. As the power of the computer increases, the speed also increases. A computer may complete a big task within fraction of a minute that may take hours or even years when performed by a normal human being. Unit of measurement for speed of computers is megahertz, that is millions instruction per second, or gigahertz, that is a billion instruction per second for recent computers like desktop and laptops. Another example, supercomputer can operate at speed measured in nanoseconds and even in picoseconds, 1000 to 1 million times faster than microcomputers. Storage. A computer can store a large amount of data. Its storage capacity virtually infinite. The factor that makes computer storage unique is not that it can store vast amount of data, but the fact that it can retrieve the information that the user wants in few seconds. Storage capacity of computer can be increased as and when required. Data can also be stored on secondary storage devices like CD, that is compact disk, hard drive or hard disk, and pen drive. For example, to know the meaning of any word, one just need to type and get results in few seconds by using computer, whereas with the traditional dictionary one needs to turn the pages until you get the correct word. So, the capability of storing and retrieving huge amount of data in a fast and efficient manner is one of the important characteristics. It can store any type of data like text, images, audio and video. Example, a hard disk of 1 terabyte or 1 TB can store thousands of ebooks, songs, video files and movies. Accuracy. Not only the speed, computers are also known for their accuracy. Since computer follows whatever instructions given to it, generally error occurs due to faulty or illogical reasons. The accuracy of a computer system is very high. Error may also occur due to some technical problem in computer system, but in most of the cases errors occurs due to human factors. Example, a human being is with a fresh mind in the morning, so he can do work more accurately as compared to the work done by him in the evening when he may be tired or not so energetic, but this is not the case with the computer. It can solve or perform any mathematical problem at any given point of time with same accuracy always. Versatility. Computers can perform more than one type of task. It can not only do arithmetical and logical operations, but can perform complex CAD, that is computer aided design, modeling and simulation to navigating missiles and satellites. It is the ability that computer to communicate to one another which has led to the development of computer network, internet, World Wide Web. We now live in a connected world and all this is possible because of computers. These features make them versatile. Example, a computer play music, perform accounting search or a file simultaneously. This is what is called multitasking, which cannot be performed by a human being. Automation. Automation means working continuously for hours together without any human intervention. Once a task is initiated, computers can proceed on its own till its completion. They will send warning signals or take corrective actions if the parameters exceed the control level. Computers can be programmed to perform a series of complex tasks involving multiple programs. Example, automation, automatic operation and control of machinery or processes by devices such as robots that can make and execute decisions without human intervention. The principal feature of such devices is their use of self-correcting control systems, combination of components, that is mechanical, electrical, thermal or hydraulic, that act together to maintain actual system performance close to a desired set of performance specifications. Diligence. Diligence means being constant in effort and application. Human beings suffer from weakness like tiredness and lack of concentration. Humans have feeling like sad, bored, and it reflects on their work they do. Moreover, human beings cannot perform the same work over and over again with the same accuracy and enthusiasm as the first time. This will affect the performance, whereas computer being a machine does not suffer from any such human traits like tiredness and boredom. They will perform the tasks that are given to them irrespective of whether it is interesting, creative, monotonous, irrespective of whether it is the first time or the millionth time, with exactly the same accuracy and speed. So, this was all about the characteristics of the computer explained in detail, and now next topic is about the merits and demerits of computer. What computers can do? The computer is a truly amazing machine. Computer can help you in any work, Whether you want to do stock market analysis, publish a newsletter, design a building, or play games. In business, computers have become more crucial that we can't even think how we will be able to survive without them. Businesses use computers for a variety of purposes ranging from decision making to electronic commerce or e-commerce. Scientists and researchers use computer to develop theories, to collect and test data. Researchers can access database in distant location from their desktops. In medicine too, computers are used for everything from diagnosing illness to monitoring patients during surgery. Traditional classrooms are converting into e-classrooms. Thus, we can say that computers are rapidly becoming essential to the learning process as are books, papers and pens. Although drafting tables and T-squares are still around, their days may be numbered. An engineer or architect working on a product design, computers are playing an ever increasing role in manufacturing. Computers are used for everything from production planning to units are fully automated with industrial robots, automated guided vehicles where computer control everything. Musicians and singers have teamed up with computers to create an amazing range of instruments and sounds simply by playing a keyboard. The music concerts and movies all use computers for a variety of purposes ranging from producing special effects and computer animation to control stage lighting. Computers have found their way into the households. Most of the household appliances and gadgets have computer in them. The computer which fine tunes the images in your television, which automates washing machine and microwave ovens are example of the computer revolutions that is happening. What computers can't do? There is no doubt that computers are fulfilling their promise to perform certain tasks better, faster and cheaper. But there are certain limitations of computers. These limitations are: they are very powerful tools but cannot think and make decision on its own. It can process data based upon structured decisions but unable to take situation based decisions like humans do. Computers are less flexible than human. It cannot learn from experience. Unlike the human beings, it always responds in the same manner for a repetitive condition irrespective of its previous results. It cannot differentiate between harmful and useful content. For example, it cannot differentiate between a useful program and a harmful virus. It executes both of them in the same manner. It can only understand machine language or binary language to execute command. You cannot instruct it using natural language like English. It is very sensitive for physical and logical errors. Physical errors include failure of hardware and logical errors are problems that occur in software. Also, it cannot resolve such errors by itself. Being a machine, computers work with limited capability. It is unable to change its capacity according to requirement as compared to human being, who can overcome these limitations by overstretching themselves. Computers cannot work without human intervention. Directly or indirectly, it requires human help in work. Computers cannot perform anything outside the defined scope. They do not have the potential to work out an alternative. Computers operate logically, not rationally. If wrong input is entered, wrong output is delivered. The cost of computer is yet another factor which is limiting their use. Concluding on the topic, computer is the most powerful tool man has ever created. Large number of world population is dependent on computer. We came to know about amazing feature of computers and how it has made human life so easier and better. how it has become an important part of our routine lives. To get practical knowledge about computer, you must try it and can explore more different things. So this was all about the basic knowledge of computers.